They call him the Pied Piper of Pudding.
I can tell you have a couple of second thoughts about being in here. Hang on a second.
Speaking of comedians, I believe that we're going to be joined by, there he is, Al Jackson joins us. Al is one of the hosts of the Daily Blast Live.
Zooming in from Wrigley Field this morning.
I was going to say, it looks like I'm standing in front of a right field wall, and you beat me to it, Jack.
I'm sorry.
No, it was great. I didn't realize until I came on camera. I looked like I won a contest to come on the field.
I'll be selling dope in center field. At
So
Wrigley.
is that in your little broadcast studio at your house? Is that wallpaper, or is that a three-dimensional fake grass?
Is it some sort of acoustic thing because it's a studio, Al?
Well, there's soundproofing behind here, but this is just faux grass that you would have. You know, when guys have a patio and a hot tub, and they definitely have harder drugs in their house.
That's right.
Grass.
It's just grass. Okay.
Okay, that's very.
I don't know if I'd have gone
nice.
with putting it on the wall.
Now we should explain. Our comedian Greg Warren has joined us in the studio, and
Greg with the clarinet.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Thanks, Al.
Have you ever serenaded a woman with the clarinet? I've never. It doesn't even have to do with the instrument, but I'm curious for a guy that can play an instrument. You want to let the woman know that you can do that. So how do you naturally segue into? Okay, I'd love to play you a song. Like, how does that come about?
That's a little more awkward than you'd think.
yeah, but it'd be much more awkward for Al if he said, "Do you want me to whip out my licorice stick?"
Oh my gosh!
Hey Al, once again, thank you for joining us every week. We really appreciate
Boy,
it.
Al.
That's what it's called, a licorice stick, right?
It is called a licorice stick.
Oh,
Al, do you have anything special next to your bed that you use to entice the ladies?
Can't even imagine.
Something next to no, I don't look, Kristi, when I'm at this point at 45, and I'm not going to say too much, but if I'm going to be intimate with a woman, it's got to go down pretty quickly. I don't have time to be reaching for things because it loses interest real quick.
Yeah, no props.
You know, you got to just go. Yeah, once the process has started, you just got to let it play out. It's like the judicial system.
You don't have a sound like a playlist going or something.
Oh yeah, like
walk
what
in
music do you?
Do you have a?
No, see, I am anti-playlist just because you can easily let the woman know how short of a time that you went.
Man, I never thought of that.
If we're like not even through 1.5 songs, bro, this wasn't even the remix. This is just a regular song.
You didn't even get through Baby Shark.
Didn't get to the chorus.
Yeah. So I never want to. And then also, maybe I don't know if you guys are like me, but 45, I compartmentalize songs. So songs on my playlist, I don't listen to in my car from my workout playlist songs, and I wouldn't want to listen to songs on my intimacy playlist like in my car. So like you're kind of Xing off songs in your life if you make love to that song. Is that weird?
Sure, I understand kind of what you're saying.
I completely get that. There's a time and a place for each kind of song. I mean, as we often said, the worst song in the history of strip clubs is The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Doesn't really lend itself to...
See, when he's right, he's right. That's why, like,
he is right, man.
It's true, but here's the thing. Everything now is like counterculture. So there's got to be one stripper that's like, I'm going to not do Pour Some Sugar on Me. Like they're like, I got to update this. And you're going to lose a lot of people with the Edmund Fitzgerald. But here's the thing. You don't care about them. You want to have a target demo of people that comes in just to see you and to see you dance to Edmund Fitzgerald. And if those are only 4 guys,
that's right.
Those 4 guys are going to tip heavy.
This is why Al's on a TV show every day.
Yeah.
That's a good song to get a lap dance to because it's long. Because sometimes some strip clubs don't say, it's a lap dance is $50 for 5 minutes. They say 3 songs.
Yeah, and you're
and
basically
that's where they get you.
Yeah,
and so I think that also there's the attitude of the song. For example, "Tears in Heaven" might be kind of
oh my God.
Not for me, because I have a kids falling out of windows fetish. So,
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah, I wanted you to pay.
Al Jackson is our guest.
Mission accomplished.
Al is featured on the Daily Blast Live, and a lot of serious commentary.
And in champagne rooms near you.
That's right.
Yeah. And Al, and now, what is your? If I can make a little more information out of you, get a little more information. What is your current status? You have split off from your longtime girlfriend. Now, is there another lady in the mix here now? What's going on?
There is, Tom. I met a good one, man. She's super chill. She's a crazy, insane sports fan. Like I've never Yeah, I know people are like, girls like sports. I'm not talking about that, bro. Like yesterday, she had college basketball, college hockey, and the World Baseball Classics on 3 different channels.
Oh my!
Like she does not even she just loves sports. She grew up watching baseball with her dad. She works for the major league team out here in Colorado, so she's like a crazy sports fan. So it's like hanging out with my homie, and I'm attracted to her. So just like all my homies. So I'm in a good situation out here. I'm being forced to watch sports and hang out with a cutie. So I'm good.
Hey, just Al, can I ask a personal question, one-on-one?
Oh boy.
Am I one of your homies?
Dude, you're like a day one homie, Tom.
No, honestly, no, he's too nice. Not only no, but hell no.
No true homie has ever asked. Am I one of your homies?
You're in the ring of honor of homies. Like that's a big deal because there's a lot of dope men and women in there.
Okay. No. Al is kind of has a lot of interest in language, and he's trying to help me. And Greg, I know that you're kind of in my league of the unhip, I would say.
I don't think anyone's in your league for anything, especially how
this is news to me.
Yeah. I mean, you consider yourself like kind of a hipster?
He knows what's going on.
I lived in New York City for 4 years.
Sure. So did I.
West Hollywood.
You grew up in the Lou?
And also Greg has been in these streets.
Yeah.
Like he's overheard that. I'm going to ask Tom, if it's okay, I'm going to ask this first question to Greg.
Okay.
All right, Greg, when would I use the phrase that part?
That part.
Like, what would somebody like? When would you use that phrase?
If, for instance, if you say like, I enjoy the Benny Goodman song, but that part in the middle is the best part.
It's like you asked Tom.
You know what, Tom?
The time of Christmas.
I apologize. He's exactly like that. Yeah.
Give me a little more context, Al.
Okay, so somebody is speaking to you, and if somebody says something to you, when would be an appropriate time ever in your life in a conversation to use the phrase that part? Like, and you got that part.
Does that mean
when would you say that?
This particular aspect of what you're saying is the significant, the most salient point you're making is this little aspect of your conversation, right?
God. I would assume.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
In other words, now you're
this isn't an
Al, can I try to lead you into this? This is just this is a guess of mine, but man, Al, I was at dinner the other night, and I started off with some jalapeno poppers and a salad, and the waiter he came over, and he had one of those mustaches. By the way, my super hot date was sitting across from me. But then I also ordered the linguine and the. Would you, when I said super hot date, would you go that part? Like that's what you want to hear about?
You're close, but it's a hard one. But once you figure out when to use that part, it's a phrase. Honestly, you'll use a lot because that part is it's kind of like you said, Josh. You're pointing out the part that we're only talking about. So you could say, not only do they want us to work on Saturdays, but they're not even paying us double time. And when you say that, your coworker goes that part. Like, that's the main thing that you just said. So it's just kind of like they agree with you, but then the part that you're like, yes, and they're not even paying us double time.
Yeah.
Time and a half. Come on, we're working on Christmas. That part.
What restaurant has jalapeno poppers?
Vinny's down off
fast food thing.
83rd. Oh, no, it's fine dining.
A lot of restaurants.
Sloppy
I don't think
Joe's.
so. I think it's a drive.
Sorry, Al.
Jalapeno poppers, very underrated. Very underrated.
Yeah,
food.
but you don't get them at a restaurant.
No, Al Jackson.
No, you absolutely do not.
Al, I think you're probably aware of a couple things.
Yeah, you don't.
Al, you're
That's like
probably
getting
aware.
a corn dog at a restaurant.
Exactly.
Yeah, those are good too.
You're probably aware that Ace Cosby is eating nothing but pizza this month of May.
It's March.
Yes, it's been,
Sorry, did I say May?
Yeah.
I meant March.
It's been a pleasure knowing
What I was trying to get to, if you could just eat one thing, Al, every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what would it be?
Thai food.
Yeah,
That's a good choice.
I love it.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
love it because it's, you know what it is? It's light, but there's still like a meat of your choice in there. So it's like you kind of get your greens a little bit, but it's tasty. And then there's a little diced chicken or a steak or something in there. I just love Thai. I used to work at a Thai restaurant, so I'm biased, but like I can't eat a double hoagie for lunch anymore. I want to, but that's the end of my day when I have a parm sandwich. Like it's over. So I have to have it 45. I got to have like a light meal in me at all times.
Oh, they're very good. Very good. Now, Al, are you aware
What about
of
you,
this?
Tom?
I think if I had to eat something the same every day like Ace, I would go with spaghetti, I think.
Spaghetti?
Would you mix the sauce up, or would it always be the same sauce? Like, would
It'd
you
be
do
more or
a-
less the same.
Okay. All right.
I'm a big fan. I could do that. And Josh, you said it'd be peanut butter and jelly.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I could see that.
Yeah,
I
everyone's
could.
got that.
Pizza's definitely on that list too, for sure.
Now, Al, I don't know if you're aware of
could eat a
this.
slice of pizza
but,
every day.
Big announcement from this show a couple days ago. Kristi announced that she is engaged.
Oh,
Sorry, Al.
whoa!
Putting a lot of pressure on a lot of people
Day
in this
for us.
Yeah, I know. I
We
know.
should have done this off camera. Had a little text exchange, like Al, it's time. I'm so happy for you, girl.
Thank you.
I've got 6 weeks.
How
Get
did he
on over.
ask you?
Oh, you're going to love this.
Yeah.
It was I kind of botched the proposal because we were on our way to a charity event and I really needed to get there, and he was running late and I was kind of running late, and I ran out the door and he had turned the car off, and I'm like, why is he turning the car off? We got to go. I jump in the car and he goes, what are you doing? I go, we got to go. We're late. And he goes, I was going to come in. And he had a rose in the car. And I said, oh, you got me a rose. That's so nice. He goes, well, you're wearing a black tuxedo, and I thought you might need some color to go with your outfit. And I go, I don't have time to go in and make a boutonniere. And he
You're
goes,
more about logistics at this point.
yeah. And he goes, well, what about the color green? And he pulled out the ring box because it's got emeralds on it, and asked me in the car. So that's how it went.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then you said, I thought you meant marijuana, fool. Let's go. That's great. I'm so happy for you. That's
Thank
what's
you.
up, girl.
Yeah.
You're wearing a tuxedo?
Yeah, ladies tuxedo. You've never seen a woman in a
Like
tuxedo?
Diane Hall type
It's
thing?
one of the
Seen an
best
evening gown?
look. It's such a good look.
Thank you, Jess. I love it. It was
I've always felt like tuxes and kind of like men's suits fit women better in a weird way, but they never wear them because they're designed to have that kind of angle at the waist, and then so it really highlights the feminine shape if it's like cut right.
Thank you. That's exactly how this one fit, and I really like it, and it's comfortable.
Did you
And
wear
plus,
the
it's
ring
just a
to the
fly
event?
look.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Believe me, it was noticed quickly.
Yeah.
Word spread like wildfire.
That's awesome.
All right,
Fit
well,
good?
Did the ring fit good?
Yeah. Everything good?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, good. Now, Al Jackson, we have time for our word of the week, please. What have we got over there?
Oh, Tom, our word of the week is blicky.
Blicky.
Tom, what is a blicky?
Is it like blicky, icky, icky? No.
No, that's
No, but you're on the right
that's
track.
weed, right?
Oh.
Blicky.
Yeah, that
Is blicky a thing or an adjective?
it's a thing.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Sticky, icky. That's
That's weed.
your weed. Yeah. Sticky, icky.
Weed.
So is it like black tar heroin?
No.
How did you?
It is not.
As Al would say, you got the walk off, Tom. That's perfect. No.
So you'd say I had to go to the event and I brought my blicky with me.
You've never held like a bud or anything like that, and
Sticky?
yeah, it's got a little tack to it.
Him? No.
No.
You know, you have
Hash
well,
particularly is very tacky.
You have led a far sheltered life than any of us can ever imagine.
So what is a blicky? I don't even understand.
Oh, blicky. We don't
We're
know
not
yet.
even talking about blicky. We're talking about sticky.
If it was a name for black tar heroin, that would be a very sort of silly name. It should have a more serious name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Black tar heroin already sounds real serious.
Yeah. It's like
And also, that's something you want to specifically order. You don't want there to be a mix-up.
Hey,
you
guys, want to do some goofy ploof? What is that? Oh, needle drugs. We jacked them into our...
You're all out of Hebert? Oh, I can't believe it.
I think that's why Brexit passed. I think Brexit was kind of a cutesy name, and they thought, this isn't going to destroy the country. Let's do this. So blicky, it's a thing. Is it something you can fit in your hand?
Yes.
Okay. Is it something you'd carry with you to a party? I brought my blicky.
I would.
Hey, man, you holding? Yeah, I got the blicky in my...
Yeah, I mean, you should not, but people do.
Okay.
Well, it's got to be the tree.
Is it a gun?
It is.
Wow. I'm with Greg on this, too. That's also something. Maybe shouldn't have cute nicknames.
Well, I hope nobody starts on that. I got my nanny boo-boo right here.
Yeah.
If it starts, I'm going to finish it. I'll tell you that.
So a blicky is a weapon?
Yes.
Wow. Is it? What is?
And I could
what's
just
the
see
origin of that?
Chris. This is the hottest scene I can think of, Tom. Kristi
Yeah.
has her I'm sure concealed carry. We're assuming everything's legal in this scenario, this imaginary scenario. She gets out and like an all white Tom Ford, but tailored for a woman, 3-piece tux, white Testarossa, tucks the blicky and walks into the event like, what's up, with the rock on her finger.
Yeah.
That is big ballin'.
Yeah, it's a baller
Kristi
move.
Lee.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what the origin of blicky is?
I asked around and I couldn't really, the only thing I could really find is that some people called it a binky. But see, I call a bink when I hit a bet. I don't know when you got, obviously, college basketball, we're all just watching it, no illegal gambling, unless we're patronizing a site that patronizes this radio show. But I call when you hit a bet, me and my friends text each other bink. That means you hit the bet.
I thought a binky was a pacifier.
That's where I get the word bink
too.
from.
Binky is a pacifier in our world.
I thought
Baby has the binky.
Baby's got her binky. Yeah.
I heard it was
Yeah, if
blanket.
baby's got a
Yes.
blicky, that's a big problem.
That sure is.
I don't want that. Al Jackson is featured on the Daily Blast Live. Thank you, Al. We'll look
Love
forward
you,
to talking
Al.
to you next week.
I love y'all. Go see Greg. He's hilarious.
Yes.
They're
Thanks,
very
Al.
good.